Hi guys, this is Brooke again from the Wrestling Corner. I'm here to give you raw results for March 5th, 2012. And it's in, location is in the Gardens in Boston, Massachusetts. Um, so Shawn Michaels comes out and starts the kickoff of the show. He comes out to a big pop and talks about Triple H. He wanted Triple H to face The Undertaker and end the streak, and something changed Triple H's mind to make him accept the challenge and up the ante to make it Hell in a Cell. Shawn wants to find out what made Triple H change his mind. Shawn calls up Triple H to the ring, and here it comes. Um, so basically, Shawn just it's like a confession thing. Shawn admits that he was a little too hard, didn't mean to hit the below the belt, and that he apologized, and yada yada yada. Basically, it's just Triple H talked about why he's so sick and tired of they being talk about Shawn, that he couldn't get the job done, blah blah blah. Basically, just like a soap opera thing. It's how I view it, like a Dr. Phil soap opera shizzle crap. Um, and then Shawn says he knows he's right about who's gonna win last year, and he knows he's gonna win again this year because he's going to be the special referee for the match. So yeah, and so when Shawn leaves the ring, Triple H had this funny look on his face. Yeah, and then we have a United States title match, Santino versus Jack Swagger. And from the break, and out comes Santino. Mickey Guerrero's out next to introduce the United States champion, Jack Swagger. And out comes with Dolph Ziggler at his side. The bell rings and Swagger beats Santino down to the mat. John Laurinaitis and David Otunga come walking down the ramp as Santino starts to fight back. Santino hits his big hip toss in the headbutt, and Santino pulls out the Cobra as David Otunga is distracting the referee. Ziggler jumps up and lays out Santino. Swagger takes advantage and hits the gut wrench powerbomb, but Santino kicks out at two. Teddy's long music hits, and out comes Oksana and Kofi Kingston. So basically, like, everyone's beating each other up just so make it fair, and it ended up going to Oksana running over and shoving Vicky down, and then and also to Teddy shoving Laurinaitis down the floor. Santino was on the ankle lock and pin second for the title. Major distraction. And so you got a new winner and a new United States champion, Santino Marella. Then John Laurinaitis interrupts and says to cut the music. Laurinaitis says that this is a show, but Teddy says tonight it's his. Teddy has a percent for everyone and calls for security to remove Laurinaitis. Teddy has Laurinaitis and Otunga escorted out of the building by security. Santino's now the winner again, and he starts crying while separating with Teddy, Kofi, and Oksana. And then next we have a footage from The Rock from earlier today when The Rock was out and about in Boston. Rock has a history lesson for John Cena tonight. And Rock talks about the Boston Tea Party in 1773. And he throws a bunch of John Cena merchandise and t-shirts. And he mocks John Cena while doing this too. And The Rock clearly says that the revelation starts tonight. So yeah, then we got boring Divas match. Alicia Fox versus Eve Torres. Winner, Eve Torres. Then after the match, Eve taunts Kayla Clay from the ring. Zack Ryder's music hits to a big pop from the crowd. Ryder comes out to the stage and he's using a cane to walk. Ryder says he's glad he indeed never hooked up because it's broskies before hoskies. We see the footage from earlier today of John Cena sitting in the empty arena. It's seen talking about The Rock and what's next. Back to commercial. Back from the break, Eve finds Zack Ryder backstage. She hits him with a big kiss and walks away. Ryder smiles. Then we go to a footage earlier today of John Cena sitting in the empty arena. He talks about The Rock and their match at WrestleMania. And then we get CM Punk and Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho. The winners is Chris Jericho and Daniel Bryan. Then we get more footage from The Rock out in Boston for a history lesson. He talks about Powerville Midnight's Ride. And, yeah, it's just basically another promo from The Rock. Then it was Big Show versus The Miz. Winner, Big Show. Then we get, after that, from the break, we get Rock's third history lesson for John Cena. And Rock is in the Boston Common Park. So, yeah, and claiming that he'll make history and blah, blah, whatever. Then it's R-Truth versus Kane. Winner, Kane. After the match, Randy Orton's music hits and he comes out. Orton lays Kane out with an RKO and takes the mic. Orton tells Kane it's a good to be back and drops the mic before leaving. Then we see John Cena walking backstage. Seeing The Rock is up next as we go back to commercial. When we come back from the break, Cena comes out to be a very mixed reaction from his hometown crowd. Cena says he thought they would be excited and they just booed more. And Cena goes on about the Rock's history lessons and the bad idea for him to meet him in the ring, basically. Basically, it goes on to Cena think that Rock has lost his mind for him thinking he's afraid and all that, but that's how it always ends with John Cena's promos. So, yeah, that's all of results for Raw for March 5th, because all it is just Triple H and Shawn Michaels and John Cena and Rock. That's all it was, really. Like, I'm surprised they could even slip matches in here because of how long the promos, Shawn Michaels promos were, and yeah, it was too long. The promos were too long. So, yeah. That's all of March 5th. Well, yeah. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. See you later.